Ladies and gentlemen, the Comic King, who's still on AOL, Michael. I love when he get, because I love technology. I love when you give your email address. The Comic King
123 at AOL.com.
Right, and he's got one of the hot periscopes out there now. This is love. And one of the things somebody said to me this morning, we were talking about how everybody was paying all the tributes and accolades to Prince. And people oftentimes say, well, people come out to woodwork and something happens. And I had to tell them, no, that's not how it works. The news media doesn't allow you to lift up somebody's character every day. Every day. But you guys pay homage to each other all the time. You get on stage, you do a little something, something. What's going on in the community right now as far as arts and comedy?
Well, I mean, I don't have no idea. I know what I'm doing. I'm just
you always
living
doing.
and loving, and you know, Prince was great, and you know, I wrote a poem about him because Prince was great. Prince still is great. You know, still a whole lot of music that we haven't even heard of his in the vault that we'll get to hear, but. You know, he lived his life in an exemplary way, so I'm inspired by the life that he lived. You know, and his transcending today, his transcending yesterday, and leaving the planet really inspired me to work harder at what I'm doing.
What you're doing
to make sure I make the best of the time that I'm here.
Right.
He really used the time he was here to create a lot.
Are you in the Periscope? Can you tell us some of the comments? Anybody got any questions? Because I got to get them on the road, y'all. I got to get them on the road. But now you're in town because you're doing shows. And you, every time you're in town, you always show us love.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, we're at Uptown Comedy Corner. 6 shows, 2 shows tonight, 3 Saturday, 1 Sunday. So you have 6 opportunities to miss me. You need to come down, bring your mama and Pookie and run them. Come on down. We're going to have a good time. We take green stamps, food stamps, Canadian money. We'll take your bus transfers. We got some time left on it, and EBT. Come early.
And you ain't lying.
I want to read my poem now.
Read your poem. I
got my Prince poem. I wrote this poem for Prince, y'all.
Yes.
Can y'all see me? Y'all too far.
Yeah, go on in there.
Can y'all see me in there? That no picture look. Oh, there you go. I look good on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We're gonna try to. Okay, if you can lift this one up a little bit, then my hat won't get cut off there. Then I
we can go a little bit higher.
2 separate people watching these.
One's Facebook, and one is
One is Facebook. Oh, this got the Periscope because I see them hearts
Periscope.
going up. Hey, Periscope, where's my Periscope family? I see them in there. Who that over there? Leland Weed.
That's Cassia. Cassia Lifford.
Cassia Lifford. Hey, Cassia.
She should have come tell them they should have come to Tuoia.
Y'all should. Well, you know, y'all can make them. I should lift. If you lift this up, then I can do both of them. See how you come up. Just to take this. Oh, look how she did that.
I'm gonna have to get in there.
I love this. This black people. They do their thing any way they want to. She got little phones.
You want me to go? Let me go back around here on the side and get you your shot.
Wait, you were doing right. You were doing good. Oh, there you go. Oh, you just okay. All right. I gotta read this to you. I don't have my glass or nothing. Okay. I really hope that they had lied when they said that Prince had died. That just don't make no damn sense. Cause we all need some more new Prince. All I can say is raise a cup because heaven has just came up. No artist has ever been quite so fly or brilliant as this purple guy. You could stare or you could peek. But no one was quite as unique. Every performance, every move took you to a higher groove. Purple boots and purple hat, nobody knew how to be down like that. No artist even got close yet to his groove in Little Red Corvette. Could he give you sexy? I think maybe. Have you experienced Do Me Baby? Didn't you want to slide in the covers when you heard International Lovers? Even if you didn't have a phone, didn't 777-9311 put you in the zone? Tell the truth about Purple Rain. Didn't it make you just go a little insane? Lie to your sister or your brother, but we all want to be that sexy motherfucker. And weren't you really on a roll when you experienced pussy control? And who was cool enough to write like that? Only one fly, hip, purple, beautiful, mellow, smooth, wild, amazing cat, Prince, the best that ever did it. Yes. Rest in peace.
Thank you very much. All right, I know you are. You tell me when you gotta get out that door.
Well, let me see. It took me too long to drive over here to run back out. I got 15 minutes. Okay, so here we go.
He gonna take 15 minutes.
From there, I know they can see me in this one.
We got you.
Wait for that.
Periscope is a good shot. I'm
I am loving how you doing
this.
You're encouraging me. You know, I'm gonna go back to the house now and
I thought you had this kind of setup.
Well, I just hold it in my hand. You know, I hold it in my hand. But
you got to get real with it.
You got
look at that. You even got hearts. You got likes on Facebook. All right, guys, let me tell you. It's DryerBuzz Live.
DryerBuzz Live.
DryerBuzz Live. We come inside Tuoia on Fridays. And Michael Colyar is going to take over. And he's taking over. He's taking over Tuoia's spot. This is a pre-show. But Michael, got to talk about it.
Oh, and we forgot to tell you that Marlene just dropped off the coffee and she slipped out. So she's not going to be able to take it.
Marlene dropped off the coffee?
Right there.
I didn't know that.
You have coffee for you to take back.
Do y'all have the blue creamers, them little French vanilla creamers?
Okay.
We have creamer. Yes, we have creamer.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I'm good.
Mike, let's talk about this. You got shows Uptown Comedy. You said six shows.
Okay, I'm doing a million things.
You're doing a million things?
Yeah, don't rush though.
Okay.
15 minutes.
I gotta get you
15 minutes
to
is a long time.
Okay.
We'll take our time to talk.
Let me ask you this though, because you got a different cadence to your comedy. You got that old school cadence comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people get on stage, and in fact, shout out to Haber and this. Haber has a comedy school on the West Coast.
Yay! Okay.
Haber has a comedy school on the West Coast. So he has comedians come on Periscope and they trying to work out their routine and get their cadence down. How did you find your cadence? Because there's no others like you.
So I didn't know I had a cadence.
You got a nice cadence.
You know, I don't know. I do comedy that just feels comfortable to me. I do what's conscious comedy, so I try to do comedy that teaches and heals. You know, right now we're doing a new routine. I call myself we, me, myself, and I. We're doing a new routine on how black men can save themselves from the police when they get pulled over, because we're getting killed in the street every day. A lot of it is because of our bravado.
Switch that shot
you
just
know,
a little bit on Periscope so you can
see
it.
Yeah. A lot of times. Our bravado gets us in trouble. You know, rappers taught us to be so, you know, so bold that when the police pull up, we want to, you know, throw up our chest and say, you know, I know my rights. You know, and it's good to know your rights. There ain't no sense in being dead right. So, ain't
no sense in being dead right.
Yeah, so we have to teach the youth, you know, how to deal when the police come so they can get home safely, because, you know, the name of the game is baseball. You know,
and we did an epic show here called Ask a Lawyer. Right. And we thought it was going to be 30 minutes, and it ended up going like 3 hours of people jumping on Scope and Facebook, really asking about people got real cases out there. Real cases.
They should have real cases, because police are killing us left and right, and they get away with it. They go home with paid vacation. They call it administrative leave. But here's the thing: we're not getting killed as much because we're wrong or even right. We're getting killed because we don't respond properly when the police come. Okay. So we need to be teaching youth how to respond when the police come so they can go home safely. You know what I'm saying? And so those are things that I put in my acting. So when you can make that funny and at the same time teach that the
somebody's
lesson,
gonna recall that, you know, when that happens.
Yeah, this is
they're gonna I started at the comedy. Dude said I need to do this and I need to do that. So that's good.
Like one of the tools is when the police are pulling you over, you should dial 911. You know, because if you dial 911 and say, hey, you do too much. You gotta relax and stay focused with me, right? Okay. Really.
She got it wrong, and I gotta get the shot.
So what you gotta do? We gonna do this interview because I done drove. Just relax, okay? Because you're making me crazy. I'm
usually producing behind the
So what you gonna do? You gonna produce or you gonna interview? Because you go back over there, and I can just do this on my own.
And that's why I call it a Michael Colyar takeover.
You're doing too much.
But that's why I call it a takeover.
Take it easy.
Okay, water.
Okay, all right. Why don't you get everything you need? Do you need anything else so we can just go ahead and do this?
You want some water?
Oh no, thank you, dear. Thank you.
You sure you're talking about it?
On the camera so many times. She done brought in cream. She done brought in water. She done go by and sweep neck, start dusting, just anything to give them the camera. Why just walk out and wait till people say, hey, y'all here. That's the art shop we at. Get on out the way. Then we can do this interview without all these different, y'all do. Okay. So anyways, we'll say.
Some chips?
No, I'm gonna take something to go. Are they to go?
Okay, excuse me. Bye.
Okay.
Niggas. Black people are so special. So anyway, what I was trying to say, I'm going to say it quickly because it's clear that you can't make a clear thought here. You get halfway through and they jump in with some other shit. Anyway, so you want to do 911 if the police pull you over, because if you go to 911, they can't hang up on you. So if the police is on you, you dial 911 and you say, listen, I'm frightened. Someone's flashing lights. They say the police. I don't know who they are, but I'm frightened. Will you please monitor my call? Then you sit on the seat. You know, 911 cannot not monitor your call. Wow. So they're listening, and the police calm down when they know they're being monitored by 911. So as soon as the police come up, I tell them, I don't know what I did, officer. I'm sure we can work this out. But 911 is monitoring this call, and they'd like you to know. Now, the police can't make you hang up a 911 call. Otherwise, 40 of the police will show up. And 911 can't hang up or they'll lose their job. So now you're being monitored and you're a little safer when somebody knows that they're being watched. But these things are things that I teach in the show as part of the comedy of it. So when people walk away, that's why it's conscious comedy. They walk away and they say, dang, he was actually saying something, So, I mean, but I also do jokes, I just love jokes, I have cute jokes. So this guy was in a canoe with his wife and his mother-in-law. And they canoeing Sunday afternoon in a canoe. Canoeing, wife, mother-in-law. And another guy was floating by in his canoe. And he apparently had lost his paddles, his oars, in the water. So he yells over to the first guy. He said, hey, buddy, can I borrow one of them oars? And the guy yells back, hey, pal, these ain't no horse. That's my wife and my mother-in-law. So, I like to do jokes in between the routines. And I like to also keep it conscious, I'm like today, I'm going shopping. I'm getting me plenty of purple clothes. I'll be wearing something purple all weekend for Prince, because Prince was amazing. And like I say, his spirit is still here. His energy is still here. And an awful lot of his work that we haven't seen yet. It's going to be revealed over the years because he has a vault full of material that he's done and no one's seen except the people very close to him, So I think that it's a great time for us to reflect on our lives. What can we do to make our lives
One of the
better?
things that Van Jones talked about in Prince is how much Prince was involved in the tech field and just supporting people. But because he was a Jehovah's Witness, he couldn't boast about that or wouldn't boast about that.
Even if he wasn't a Jehovah's Witness, I think the character of his man, the character of that man was that he was a quiet spirit and he wouldn't want to boast anyway. He was always, just like Michael Jackson too. Michael Jackson helped tons of people, but he didn't broadcast it. He did it quietly, And I think all of us should be doing that anyway. All of us should be helping people. We should help people every chance we get, and we don't have to broadcast it. And we don't have to do it because we want something in advance. But we want something in return. We just want to give to give, because if you give and expect to get something back, that's not really a gift. That's a bargain. So you want to always give something every day to somebody. Do something every day for somebody. You don't have to announce it. Just do it. But I saw some of Van's interview, and he was so impassioned about it. That was really, really beautiful.
Yeah, he said they were feeling enormous guilt. That was the hard part.
I heard him say that part too about the guilt. I didn't understand why.
I think because friends knowing that he was ill and probably wasn't there. Maybe nobody was there. When they talk about how Prince was found, you go through that after there's a death. You go through
that. But that did get me too, though, how he could be found in an elevator and on his estate without nobody knowing what's going on with him. Right. But he was a very private man. So I'm sure he didn't have a lot of people close enough to see that. So but guilt is not of God. So you need to let guilt go. Do you find that, because you came in, you told a couple jokes, but you were very serious about talking about when we're dealing with police. Do artists, because part of this being an art talk, do you find that you're conflicted that, okay, you want your voice, you want to hold your voice, and you want to talk about what's really going on. Do you find, does that blacklist you at all in places, or? I don't think so. I don't talk about police in a way that is disparaging to the police. To the police, okay. Because there's some people who say fuck the police, and I don't say that. Cause I don't want to fuck police. And I don't want to live in a society without police. Right. So, no. So my brother's a cop in Chicago. I don't want police. Wow. I don't want police to get killed in the street either. I don't say that. But I do want to point out what's really going on. And if that offends them, then that's on them. Because we know that like 60% of the police really are on the job for the right reason. But 40% are on it for the wrong reason. They're on there just because it's the most power they'll ever have, and it's the only way they'll be able to hold power over people. And the problem is, when the police come, you don't know which one is coming. Right. It's like a box of Cracker Jacks. You don't know what you're getting. I know, right? Y'all all got on the same thing. Or if that other person, you don't know. And that's why it's important to have a calm mind and be able to chill and talk to them properly, talk to them quietly, don't push up on the police. Give me your number. Give me your badge number. Give me your name. Do like the white folks. Read it. Okay, it's right here. Read it. Just read it. But a lot of our youth don't have that kind of common sense knowledge, because a lot of our youth aren't being taught those things. They're just being taught the bravado thing. And so we have to reach back and save our community. I want to go into the Facebook. Can you pull up the Facebook page? Because there's a lot of comments on the Facebook page. And I don't want you to get out of here and then they say, well, they didn't read our comments. So let's just grab a question or two. Well, give us some questions, y'all. We'll take some questions. On there. There it is right there. Some of them she had to send to me later, though, because I can't read. I know, right? Thing is so small. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's see if we can. I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to walk by and see it, y'all. I see you guys are talking, but it's not.
Okay. I ain't got my glasses. Hey, this Pamela Thomas. Hey, Pamela Thomas. Pamela, wait, hold on. People are tuning in. 10 people are watching right now. Zakia, this is great information. Hey, Rita Fatrina Thomas. Okay. Okay, what's up they say over here? They ain't said nothing over here. Okay, over here, they're not saying nothing. All right, so anyway, let me tell you another thing.
Talk about this.
Oh, well, thank you, since you happen to bring that with you.
Yes.
Hold that. This is my book on the president. A funny thing happened on the way to the White House. Ooh. I knocked on the door, and a brother answered. Okay, we have one of the greatest presidents that this country has ever seen, and that this country ever will see. So he's so excellent that the rest of the country that went crazy. Mm-hmm. They don't even know who to vote for now. They don't know what to do about politics. So much that they're backing somebody like Trump. You know, who has no programs, no ideals. All he's spewing forth is hatred, negativity.
Well, he said he wants to rebrand now.
Oh, he wants to. He wants to. He wants to make America great again. Well, America still is great. America never stopped being great, and that's the big thing. There is he done tricked you. He done mesmerized you. He done mesmerized society into believing that America ain't great, because he keeps saying it over and over. Just like when this president got in office, everybody loved President Obama when he first got in office. They cheered and screamed about him. But the media done said President Obama ain't shit, and they done said it so much that we done bought into it. So now we starting to talk quiet around white folks. We don't want to mention, we don't be proud of. I give you a challenge. Go on the internet and put 3 words in: President Obama's accomplishments. I guarantee you'll be reading for 3 days all the stuff that he has done, that he's achieved, and he achieved it without the help of a Congress. You know, the way this country is put together, it's supposed to be, once you're the president, the Congress works with you to make the country better. Right. But we have a Congress who spent this entire time trying to stop anything that this president is doing, yet he's still accomplished 1,000 great things. He's so awesome. So now the folks who are really racist and hateful, they got a guy speaking for them. They got a spokesman now. You know, they got Trump, who can say all the stuff that the white racists want to say about the rest of the world that they can't say themselves publicly. So they let the fool Trump say it. You know, Trump don't have no program. He said, how you gonna make the country great? He said, you'll see. You know, well, we're gonna build a big wall and keep the immigrants out. Well, who's gonna pay for that wall? You'll see. I mean, he don't even have any answers for anything. No program, but no one cares. All they're hearing is what they really would like to say about minorities and about the poor, and have somebody else say that ugliness for them. They cheer him on, you know. But if they get Trump in office, I guarantee you, these white folks will beg President Obama to come back. You know, exactly. I mean, President Obama is awesome. I know women love him. I come in the other night, my wife was laying in bed butt naked, watching President Obama giving a speech. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, I don't know. I turned the sound down. So, people, if you get a chance, come out to my show. It's on Marietta in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, it's called Uptown Comedy Corner. We have 6 shows, 2 tonight, 3 Saturday, 1 Sunday. I will be talking about my president. I have a whole long piece I do on him. It's about 15 minutes. I will be selling the book. And let me just show you. When you see in the book, when he first got in office, everybody loved him. Look. Every race, every creed, look, families loved him. The kids of every color loved him. But look, once he got in office, they try to tear the White House in half before they let that nigga succeed. But look at President Obama on both sides, pushing the White House right back together. And down the bottom, them the collard greens Michelle grew at the White House garden. Okay, so anyway, I'll be selling books down there. You can also get the books at my store, which is Shop Michael Colyar, Colyar, shopmichaelcolyar.com, or you can email me at comicking123@aol.com. Y'all say it with me, comicking123@aol.com. I knew y'all could do it. Okay.
Right. I told the billionaire at AOL, I said, I have one person out there still saying that AOL email.
Ain't but 9 of us left on AOL because we are truly old school. Let's run through a couple of things real quick before I get out of here. I'm doing my one-man show, my first one-man show. It's going to be 90 minutes. It'll be comedy, but it'll also be drama. It'll be my life. I'm actually singing, and I'm writing a gospel song that I'm going to sing in the show.
Wow.
God be with me on this one. I have a great musical artist. Myron, who is my keyboard man, is the keyboards and the musical director and arranger for Earth, Wind and Fire. So he's doing the music for me. The great Iona Morris, who is Greg Morris's daughter. Remember Greg Morris from Michigan, the original Michigan Fox? His daughter is an awesome director. She's directing it.
Wow.
I open in Los Angeles September 23rd and 24th, and then I'm going to go across around the country and do a 100-city tour with it.
Now, how do you travel so much? Because you are somewhere, it seems like every day.
I'm trying to eat, girl. I'm just trying to eat regular. It's called Michael Colyar's Mama, so look for that. Also, we're doing a piece, a music video to help turn around the black-on-black killings in Chicago. It's called The Soundtrack of My Life. So far, I have music from Twister, The Brat, Dave Hollister, GLC, Queen Nuisance, and Solo Redline. Russell Simmons just came on to help produce it with me. And Snoop said he's going to do something on there. He hasn't done it yet, but he said it.
He said it.
So that means we're halfway there. And let me see what else. Let me make sure I get everything in before I run out of here. Oh, and I'm hireable. Did I tell y'all I do weddings, divorces, Passover, hangover? I do a party in the phone booth if you promise to call. I'm reachable. You can write me at comicking123@AOL.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Michael Colyar, Colyar. You can come on Facebook, Michael Colyar, Colyar. Or you can Instagram me at Michael_Colyar. And I think that's all I got to say.
That's all you got to say. And you can binge on Buzz. We're going to be running this Michael Colyar all weekend to the salons and the barbershops. And I want y'all to go and get in line, get your tickets. And when you go on the radio, they probably going to say reserve your table. He's going to be at Uptown Comedy. Whenever Michael is in Atlanta, we let him come in and just take over.
Yay. Thank you. Be good to yourself and keep God first. And thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yay. DryerBuzz.